In 1 month, using the techniques, I made $75,000.
With pre-foreclosures, I've been able to earn hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I now have a lifestyle that I used to only be able to dream about.
I made $80,000 in 4 hours' time.
$20,000 an hour, yes, that works. That works for me.
It's like playing Monopoly for real.
I get paid thousands of dollars an hour.
Welcome to Ernie Kessler's Discount Real Estate, opening the door to financial freedom. When is it time to think about your financial future? To secure wealth and afford the better things in life? When is it time to finally make the money you and your family so richly deserve? The time is now with real estate, always the most practical and durable investment opportunity in America. No stock market or mutual fund investment can offer you the financial control that real estate does. And now the lowest interest rates in 40 years continue to make real estate the most sensible and lasting way to build your wealth. Who says so? Mr. Ernie Kessler, founder of the Kessler Real Estate Institute. For over 20 years, Ernie Kessler has taught thousands of people to make huge profits in discount real estate using little or none of their own money. And now you can too.
I've never bought a property where I put money down.
I would never pay full price for a house again.
I think any advice Ernie gives you, you definitely want to follow.
Ernie and his strategies have appeared on financial radio shows across the country. His numerous publications on foreclosure strategies have made him the expert on buying real estate for as much as 50% below market value, literally pennies on the dollar. But is this the right time to be in real estate if you have no cash? It absolutely is. Conditions have never been better or more lucrative. Ernie Kessler shows you how to invest in real estate as the insiders do.
I could show you one of these houses in foreclosure and nobody else knows it.
I'm looking forward to doing some deals with Ernie.
I think he's great. He has a great sense of humor and we're learning quite a lot.
I think he's got a lot of very good ideas.
Ernie Kessler is a tremendous wealth of information.
In the next few minutes, you'll meet dozens of people just like you who have discovered the profitable world of Ernie Kessler's discount real estate. People who have made real estate deals with little or no money of their own and who are now building the wealth they've always dreamed of.
There's always going to be foreclosures.
Our net worth has increased to probably close to $1 million.
Foreclosures is the only way you can get a discount. Plus, it's an exciting adventure.
Today, home ownership is at an all-time high, and so are foreclosures. That's why opportunities in discount real estate are so explosive. Never before have there been as many ways to make huge profits in real estate.
All the big boys make their money in real estate. You can make more money than you're going to make in your job in 6 months.
When it comes to real estate, hear what the experts say. ABC News. Low interest rates, a healthy housing market, and sales incentives have continued to buoy buyers. USA Today. During April, May, and June, 1.23% of mortgages, about 640,000, were in the foreclosure process. The New York Times. In the 3 months ending in June, the foreclosure rate was at its highest in 30 years. But when it comes to your cash, be clear on what you hear. People say you need a lot of money to buy property. Ernie Kessler proves you can buy property with little or none of your own money. People say several $1,000s are needed just to close a real estate deal. Ernie Kessler proves you can actually pocket money at closing. People say only the experts find good deals. Ernie Kessler proves it's easy to find good deals each and every day.
The safest, surest way to make money in a hurry these days is in real estate. Hi, I'm Steve Rondinero, and with me is Ernie Kessler. Ernie's the founder of the Kessler Real Estate Institute and the master of making fortunes in the hottest areas of discount real estate. Welcome, Ernie.
Great to be here, Steve.
Well, a lot of new opportunities out there, certainly with the low interest rates, the changing economy, and you say real estate is the place to be. Why?
It's really taken off, Steve. I mean, there's more money being made now in real estate than my students and I have ever made in 22 years of doing this business. And it's mainly because of these foreclosures that are just skyrocketing.
You would think with the low interest rates, people would be getting ahead.
Well, you know, it's not because of the economy. There's always people who are behind on their mortgage. Usually it has nothing to do with their job situation. It's got to do with divorce and other personal matters.
Well, then you're actually helping people to avoid foreclosure. You picture Aunt Hattie out on the front lawn with her suitcases.
It's got a bad reputation. Sometimes people think like I'm the guy from the cartoons who ties the heroin to the train tracks. The bank is doing that.
You're coming in on your white horse with a white hat?
Riding into the rescue. I come in there and help them relocate. They sell me the house cheap, I resell the house for a profit, or I keep it for long-term rental.
Your system involves getting in there before the bank does, basically?
I stress pre-foreclosures. The pre-foreclosure is before the gavel comes down. It's from the time people get behind on their mortgage right up until they lose the house. That's when you and I can go help them stop the foreclosure and make money for ourselves.
The key to making this work, obviously, is buying it at lower than market value. You use the phrase rolling back the clock.
If you could buy houses today at the same prices they were selling for 7 years ago, you would have a built-in profit, wouldn't you? That's what we do in foreclosure. We often buy houses, on average, at the price 7 years ago.
How much can I realistically expect to make?
Many of my students routinely make $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, and even more per deal.
We make on an average of $10,000 to $15,000 net per property.
Our average markup on a deal is somewhere between $20,000 and $30,000.
My first year doing it part-time, I did about 4 or 5 properties, and I netted in pocket about $100 grand.
I guess the other key thing is, how do you find these properties?
At my workshop, I'm going to go through some of the ways to find them because it's all public information. If you know the secrets, you can find these foreclosures. They're easy to locate.
Folks, you're hearing about powerful strategies and the best investment opportunity in America today. Now's the time to learn more at Ernie Kesslers' free discount real estate workshops, coming to your area in the next few days. The time to take action is now, and the choice is yours.
Discount Real Estate. Now invest in foreclosure and pre-foreclosure properties. The surest, safest way to make money in America today. Attend Ernie Kesslers' free discount real estate workshops coming to your area for a limited engagement this week only. And learn how to leverage your investments and maximize your profits using little or none of your own money.
The profit we received on that was about 70 grand, and I had $200 in the deal.
This year we probably increased our net worth by between $200,000 and $300,000.
There's enough business to go around.
The opportunity is greater today than it's ever been. Learn proven techniques for making big money in real estate, the secure way, the Ernie Kessler way. Leverage your investments and secure your wealth. And finally, open the door to real financial freedom.
I've just made, in the last month, over $100,000.
I have a net worth now that I thought that I would never have.
Just do it. Just go out there and do it.
Secure wealth and afford the better things in life. Buy your first home or invest in additional properties. Learn to make real money in real estate the way the experts do at Ernie Kesslers' free discount real estate workshops coming to your area in the next few days.
Ernie is awesome when it comes to teaching because he make it direct and clear.
He showed that he can do it successfully, and I think that's key.
It's his process. It's what he puts together. You have to attend one of his seminars.
Real estate investing has never been easier or more profitable. Create the financial freedom you and your family so richly deserve. Get all the tools, training, and support you need to find and buy real estate for up to 50% below market value. To use real estate to build monthly income that exceeds your paycheck. To help homeowners in need and profit handsomely in the process. To turn properties over to investors to make quick cash. And how to build a real estate portfolio that guarantees your secure retirement.
There's only one limit that's put on this whole thing, and it's how much you want to make.
I bought a house in April and in 3.5 months made about $24,000 net profit.
We will net about $40,000 to $50,000, and that money will go directly back into my retirement account, which is kind of nice.
Interest rates are at their lowest point in 40 years. There's more money available now for the purchase of real estate than ever before. All you have to do is let Ernie show you how to find the deals.
Don't let anything keep you from attending. At Ernie Kesslers' free discount real estate workshops, learn to leverage your investments and minimize your risk. Interest rates are the lowest in 40 years, and opportunities in real estate have never been more lucrative.
Foreclosures are just a wonderful way to make money.
In 10 months, we have increased our net worth
over $150,000.
It took me about 3 weeks to sell the house and made $30,000.
Hearing is believing. Now Ernie Kessler shows you how to take part in the hottest and safest investment opportunity in America. Attend one of Ernie Kessler's free discount real estate workshops coming to your area for a limited engagement this week only.
Write that down.
It absolutely works. There's no question. We do it every day. You need an understanding of the business, where to find the properties, how to write the contracts, where to find the money, and how to sell the properties. I think if you understand those things, you can make a lot of money in the business.
A deal that I really remember was the one we picked up for $25,000. We sold it in 2 weeks for $40,000. So at the end of the deal, we made $15,000 profit. It was excellent.
After we completed a couple successful transactions, we went down to Miami and decided to stay there for some time, because the beauty about doing deals is after the deals are done, that's it. And if you have enough money to support yourself, you can travel and you can do exactly what you want to do. So we went down there for 6, almost 8 months and just enjoyed Miami.
So how much money do you think you guys are going to net, bottom line, on this house?
I think after it's all said and done, about $75,000.
Oh, that's incredible. Now let me ask you a question. Obviously, with the beautiful brick and the beautiful oak, there's money been put into this house. Was it your money?
No.
So you used my simple system, you found the good deal, you matched it up with the money, and you guys stand to profit $75,000 with no down payment, no cash in the deal, no credit qualifying, and best of all, you didn't have to do any of the work yourself.
That's right.
That's incredible. Congratulations. That's really terrific.
Thank you.
$53,385.10.
I never made this much in the 2.5 years.
Yeah. Let's face it, who couldn't use some extra cash today? And pre-foreclosures are the best way to get it.
Ernie, when you started out in this 22 years ago, real estate wasn't a real good thing to be into.
I become the king of foreclosures by making every mistake in the book and by doing every type of deal possible. I've learned through the school of hard knocks. I've taken everything I've learned, I've condensed it, and I teach you how to find, locate, and buy these pre-foreclosures without using any of your own money, regardless of your credit.
No cash sounds like a great notion, but it also sounds like it's one of those too good to be true situations.
No cash just means other people's money, OPM. And we're used to dealing with OPM in our country. Almost nobody pays 100% of their own cash when they buy a house. What I've done is I've just come up with ways they can get the rest of the money, and the ways that people who can't get any money from a bank because of credit or other issues can raise 100% of the money.
How do you do it? Who do you go to get that money?
There's plenty of people out there in every town in this country who have the money and who have the credit and who would love to share in your profits. And at the workshop, people are going to learn how to do that.
The great thing that I love about the systems that Ernie teaches, you don't need money. You don't need your own money. What you need to know is you need to know the systems on how to move it around, how to make the money move.
I've bought 4 properties since the first time I've heard him speak, and I've used a variety of his methods.
As long as you have the information that you need and you get the training that you need first, that's what makes it easy to do.
You know, once you learn the system, you can do it anywhere. And that's something that Ernie taught me.
He makes it fun, too, and very interesting.
Do I have to be a renovator to make this work?
No, you don't have to be a renovator. Most of my students aren't renovators. I couldn't renovate if my life depended on it. What a lot of my students start out doing is they sell them as is, without doing any work to them, to rehabbers and contractors who are experienced at doing the fix-up. And what's wrong with making a few $1,000s or $10,000 or $20,000 within a couple of weeks? If you wholesale them out like that, you don't even have to come up with the money to buy them. So you don't need any cash, you don't need any credit, because you're passing a good deal on to someone else.
Using your strategies, all I've got to do is find the property, Get to the right investor or the right rehab person. I'm in, I'm out.
Oh, absolutely. And that's where the money is.
Discount Real Estate. Now invest in foreclosure and pre-foreclosure properties. The surest, safest way to make money in America today. Attend Ernie Kessler's free discount real estate workshops coming to your area for a limited engagement this week only, and learn how to leverage your investments and maximize your profits using little or none of your own money.
Now I've got some other strategies under my belt, like private lenders and other creative ways of trying to finance these properties so that I don't have to use all my own money.
Ernie taught me the foreclosure business.
Anybody can do this if you just follow the simple steps that are given to you by Ernie.
The opportunity is greater today than it's ever been. Learn proven techniques for making big money in real estate the secure way, the Ernie Kessler way. Leverage your investments and secure your wealth, and finally open the door to real financial freedom.
I can retire from my job next year. I'll be 40 years old because of the money I can generate from real estate.
I can do what I was dreaming of doing before, and I owe it all to Ernie.
Raise your kids, stay at home, enjoy your family, and do what you want to do.
Secure wealth and afford the better things in life. Buy your first home or invest in additional properties. Learn to make real money in real estate the way the experts do at Ernie Kessler's free discount real estate workshops coming to your area in the next few days.
Being educated in this business is really the key to success.
Ernie's a good guy. He's a straight-up good guy.
He's a great speaker, he's a great mentor, and a great motivator.
Without his knowledge, I'm not in business.
Real estate investing has never been easier or more profitable. Create the financial freedom you and your family so richly deserve. Get all the tools, training, and support you need to find and buy real estate for up to 50% below market value. To use real estate to build monthly income that exceeds your paycheck. To help homeowners in need and profit handsomely in the process. To turn properties over to investors to make quick cash. And how to build a real estate portfolio that guarantees your secure retirement.
I do approximately 50 homes a year, and my average profit is $27,500.
Usually you make a profit of $20,000 to $30,000 just by negotiating over the phone.
I've been only doing this for 9 months, and I've been able to achieve financial wealth.
You're driving by real estate opportunities each and every day. Don't let them pass you by. Learn Ernie Kessler's strategies for buying foreclosures and pre-foreclosures and turn those opportunities into cash.
Don't let anything keep you from attending. At Ernie Kessler's free discount real estate workshops, learn to leverage your investments and minimize your risk. Interest rates are the lowest in 40 years, and opportunities in real estate have never been more lucrative.
We find there's probably just in our county alone between 400 to 500 foreclosures per month.
It was fantastic. I mean, getting a $20,000 check, amazing experience.
Got a high school education. I'm worth a couple $1 million.
Hearing is believing. Now Ernie Kessler shows you how to take part in the hottest and safest investment opportunity in America. Attend one of Ernie Kessler's free discount real estate workshops coming to your area for a limited engagement this week only.
I love Ernie Kessler. I would go to anything that he has.
I just learn more every time I hear him.
Lean and mean, Ernie Kessler.
Home ownership is the highest it's ever been, and so are, as a result, foreclosures. One of the biggest misconceptions in real estate is that it takes money to make money. Well, I had one 8-week period where I made $105,000. I never put up any money, any credit, never painted, patched, cleaned anything, but the profit was all mine. Real estate is the best vehicle for your money. For one, you've got some sense of control. And when you really know the ins and outs, you can plan your strategies and really can't lose. I'm really a free spirit at heart. My outlet is dancing. It's a natural high. I'm around wonderful people, around positive people. It's just a great atmosphere. So what I do is very simple, no high-tech marketing stuff. It's just plain and simple that anybody can do on their kitchen table. And I actually have done many houses where I can drive through with pride and see that I am the direct cause of the neighborhood, of the houses being restored and put back into circulation. So my net worth is pretty healthy these days. I'm comfortable.
So Ken, this is a pre-foreclosure. The owner was thrilled to sell it to you so that you could stop the auction on her house, and then you sold it right away. How long did it take you?
2 weeks' time, Ernie.
2 weeks, and how much did you make?
$50,000.
$50,000. Ken, that's great. So let me understand here. You put no money down, you never qualified for a loan, you never had to have any of the work done, and 2 weeks after you signed to buy it, you sold it and you made $50,000 cash.
That's absolutely correct.
That's terrific.
We commonly think of a way to make money in real estate is by buying a distressed property in a rough neighborhood and fix it up.
You know, Steve, I hear that all the time. You may have a foreclosure taking place in your neighborhood, Steve, but you don't know it because there's no sign in front of it that says, "Attention, ladies and gentlemen, this house is being foreclosed."
Well, how do you know it? How do you find out?
It's all public information, and I'm going to teach people how to find out.
I could see where this would work very well in an urban setting with a lot of suburbia spread out, a lot of concentration of houses.
Steve, let me interrupt you. I'm going to shut you down right there.
Will it work in rural America?
It will work. How about in a little town of 5,000 people in Ohio? I have a student making money in a little town in Ohio. Wherever you look, there are foreclosures. The problem is you don't see them when you look. And at the workshop, people are going to learn how to do that.
So many people today are kind of up against a wall as they're heading toward retirement. They've seen a huge part of their retirement savings just evaporate with the market.
That's right. It's been wiped out. And it's not just people heading toward retirement, Steve. It's people who are already retired. You know, your whole future is tied up in whether some corporate officer cooked the books. That's not the case in real estate. In real estate, you can see your investment. You can take care of your investment. If you want to keep real estate for the long term, it will grow in value for you over the long term.
It's very lucrative. It builds us a cash flow coming in each month. Each property that we buy adds anywhere from $150 to $350 a month positive cash flow coming into us.
The unit will bring me about a $5,100 positive cash flow a month.
It's a neat feeling. Not only have I gotten a house that is going to make some money for me, but you actually have solved a problem of someone else's.
So I literally made close to $60,000 after expenses of the transaction in less than 2 months.
So, John, this is the one you made over $60,000 on?
Yeah, it sure is. It sure is a good deal.
It is a good deal, especially in such a beautiful neighborhood like this. I mean, most people don't think there are foreclosures in neighborhoods like this.
There's foreclosures everywhere.
Great. Well, let's take a look at it.
Okay. Ernie's really represented to me in this business as a mentor. His system techniques is the way I started the business. And really more importantly than that, I think what I gained from Ernie the most is just the belief system. The fact that regular people were out there doing this business and that I could do the business.
Oh, I can see how you sold this house so fast, John. This is, you know, you just did exactly what I teach. You found a nice family house in a nice neighborhood. All it needed was some cleaning up. You hired someone to do it. You borrowed all the money and you made $60,000.
Exactly. And these houses, again, are everywhere. They're out there. You just have to learn your system and learn how to find them.
Well, absolutely. And you're finding 30 of them a year, so it's easy for anybody to do.
You have to take those first few steps and you have to commit to the business for a certain period of time and then get the result and then work from there.
I've been teaching for 20 years. I've taught people in their teens, people in their 80s, and everything in between. You've met a lot of my students on this program. Real people doing real deals and making real profits.
Ernie, who comes to your workshops? What kind of people?
Right now, we're getting a lot of people who want to get their money out of the stock market and want to get their money out of CDs and treasury bills because of the low interest rates. I have some investors who just lend me money, and I pay them typically around 10 or 12% interest. Well, that's way above what they can get. And yet that's a bargain for me because I'm buying properties way under market value.
So the workshop's a good thing for somebody to do on the investor end as well.
Absolutely. No matter which end of the business you want to be on, or if you want to be on both ends of the business, you need to come to the free workshop.
Discount Real Estate. Now invest in foreclosure and pre-foreclosure properties. The surest, safest way to make money in America today. Attend Ernie Kessler's free discount real estate workshops coming to your area for a limited engagement this week only. And learn how to leverage your investments and maximize your profits using little or none of your own money.
At closing, I received a check for $31,000. That was my first closing at 1 o'clock that day. I had a second one at 3 o'clock and netted another $31,000.
I'm going to get a check for $50,000 from the mortgage company when I refinance it, and I'll also have $25,000 equity left in it. So I probably made about $75,000 on this house.
The opportunity is greater today than it's ever been. Learn proven techniques for making big money in real estate the secure way, the Ernie Kessler way. Leverage your investments and secure your wealth, and finally open the door to real financial freedom.
I have $1.5 million net worth in real estate, and I've bought it all in foreclosures.
It's made me financially independent.
My lifestyle is large.
Secure wealth and afford the better things in life. Buy your first home or invest in additional properties. Learn to make real money in real estate the way the experts do at Ernie Kessler's free discount real estate workshops coming to your area in the next few days.
I've never found anybody in the money-making business who is as generous as Ernie.
He's a great speaker. You know, he's entertaining, but he's informative.
No flash. Just down and dirty. Here's what you got to do, but if you do it, it'll work.
Real estate investing has never been easier or more profitable. Create the financial freedom you and your family so richly deserve. Get all the tools, training, and support you need to find and buy real estate for up to 50% below market value. To use real estate to build monthly income that exceeds your paycheck. To help homeowners in need and profit handsomely in the process. To turn properties over to investors to make quick cash. And how to build a real estate portfolio that guarantees your secure retirement.
We probably made, I think, about $15,000 or $20,000 on that first, one of the first deals.
I ended up making $10,000 on that house for 5 hours of work.
Now is the time to let real estate help secure your financial future. Get ready to write down the dates, times, and locations of Ernie Kessler's free real estate workshops coming to your area now.
Don't let anything keep you from attending. At Ernie Kessler's free discount real estate workshops, learn to leverage your investments and minimize your risk. Interest rates are the lowest in 40 years, and opportunities in real estate have never been more lucrative.
I think it's really worth it. You're investing in yourself.
If you do what the course says, it works. It really works. It's that simple.
The amount of return is just limitless.
Hearing is believing. Now Ernie Kessler shows you how to take part in the hottest and safest investment opportunity in America. Attend one of Ernie Kessler's free discount real estate workshops coming to your area for a limited engagement this week only.
The question you have to ask yourself is, what are you doing right now that's going to change your life and help you to work towards financial independence? I mean, if you don't have a vehicle, you need to find one. And all I can tell you is real estate has been the vehicle for me.